My goodness. Folks, come on over. We just went to the estate sale and saw all the ladies out at Hidden Treasures for the latest goodie haul. Let's see what we got right here on my take on Home and Garden. Guys, here we are at the latest Hidden Treasures estate sale. Now these folks were clothes and clock collectors and doll collectors, so you'll see. Here's some vintage Christmas. Yeah, blow mold. And some cute yard art here. I really like that angel as usual. Here we are inside, and this place was busy. Look at this surprise in between people. Maybe we'll see it again. They did have our Italian brass clock, but not with the candelabras. I was surprised. You'll see here coming up, look at this. Just awesome. And I really thought about buying it up to flip, because today was my usual third day of the sale to catch the half off. And with half off, of course, the things that moved out of the house we don't get to see that already sold. But this gives you an idea. A lot of toys, little Christmas things. And you never know what you're going to find picking around through these. Just when you think they might not have something for you, you get a surprise. And we're going to see that because I'm doing a haul after the video. We obviously picked up a couple things. And beyond that, just so you know, I'll be doing a decorate with me with what I just got. Now I love this Italianate, maybe Empire style clock. I really loved it. Half was $40, but it was missing a foot. It just had a fit. And it's real important. You see it's a particular foot in the back left. That would have come home if it wasn't for that. I don't know how to replace that. Here's a wonderful Asian vase. And oh, look at this porcelain clock. Here's the amazing, they wanted $350, so $175 today. That, frankly, it's unheard of. Unheard of for that clock. No candelabras. And a Seth Thomas mantelpiece. Great price. $70 today. Another porcelain clock. That was $25 today. So this was the sweet spot in here. I had to look hard at these different clocks. That Ansonia is American, and it is late 1800s, early 1900s. I think that stopped in 1914, if I'm remembering right. Bulova, that's a little newer, but cute, early American look. Always looking at mirrors, so 30 today for that mirror. That's good. Real good. And a wonderful Bavarian cuckoo clock. There's a few of them. Had to look hard at those. And a brass standing floor lamp, $22.50. Take it home. Cute, right? More cuckoos. Look at these buys. And a little Victorian set in crystal. And they must have worked with the quartz and made lights. Somebody, and they love the mid-century modern cookware, and the clocks crack me up. Any grandmas out there? We know there is, right? There's your cookie jar. Typical bits and parts and pieces to pick over. And there's your turkey platter, and that was an incredible buy. $7.50 that day. Now you New Englanders, you missed out on this one. With the lobster clock and the ship's wheel. Now this wasn't the biggest sale that I've ever been to, but it was worthwhile, and you'll see that, I think, by the time we get home. Just like so many of these, there's so much jewelry. Women love their jewelry. Man, they just got a ton. Lots of purses in a particular genre. Vera Bradley. I call it Gypsy. Maybe somebody else has a different name. Lots of linens, pillows, typical of an estate sale. Cute mirror. And at half price, it was really good. Moving out the door pretty good too. And again, like I say, it is a smaller home and estate. All the linens are clean and bundled up. And retro and MCM toys and dolls. Some of you probably got a couple of these dolls in your collection. This area is tough for me, obviously, but I want to show it to you. And the Harry Potter and the Star Wars stuff seem to have been picked over pretty hard. And I think we're finishing up, and I'm gonna see you back at the table with our haul. Hang in there. Folks, come on over. We have a mini haul, and I'm going to do something different for you. I'm going to actually use it and decorate for you in the same video. But you saw this was a clock collector's house. They had mid-century modern, they had Big Ben, they had some German Austria, all kinds of clocks. So I come out of there with a winner. This clock was not running when I got there, and it didn't have a key. I still don't have a key, but I cleaned it up and got it running. Now, I want to say the name right because I don't see these very often. Ansonia, an American company. They opened in Darby, Connecticut in 1851 and then moved to Ansonia, Connecticut, and they operated there till 1928. This is an absolute antique, and I'm thrilled to tell you I got it cleaned up and I got her running on the right bells and the right time. So typically, who doesn't love a porcelain clock? This is a dandy. Oh, and you see this smile. What a buy today, because you know I'm gonna wait for half off. I tried to find an equivalent to this clock in, you know, the stores, eBay, Etsy, Google, and so on. And the closest thing I can find in this size and style is about $500, okay? They had 200 on this, and I got it for half. Even better, because I did a bundle, okay? Now she's working. I don't know if you can hear it. It's so sweet. You guys that have old clocks, you know how sweet. And the workings in this clock is all brass. So like I say, I blew out the dust, wiped it down, cleaned the outside, oiled her up, and it's been working ever since. And I just can't wind it till I get a new key, but I'll be looking for that. And if I have to go to a clocksmith, I will. I know where there's a couple. Where you gonna go, guys? We'll see this on the robot, but it's so sweet. It's unbelievably good. Angela went nuts. I got a heck of a buy. Paid less than a fifth of the value of the clock. At least 1928 for this clock. Alrighty, now I did say it was quick, so here's another one. You see that grin? You can't change this when I'm on a roll and I'm shopping. In the Greco-Roman style. Double-handled urn with putti. Look at this grin. I know, can't help it. Where you're gonna go, folks. Too good, right? On the bottom's a sticker I can show. Just at least show you that it's there. You might not be able to read it. There it is. The original purchase price, $85. They had $25 on it. And today, being half off, this came home for $12.50. I know. Don't get mad. You stayed on the couch. You gotta get out, shop, and get those buys. Look how good. I'm nuts about this. But if you thought these two things were good, I gotta show you what's really amazing and good. In 1829, Wilhelm Schiller and his partner started a company. When he died, Schiller opened his own company because he couldn't get along with the wife, the partner's wife. Can you blame him? Opened his own company, and it was called Wilhelm Schiller and Son. So WSS. I've only run into this a couple times because it's so early. It is unbelievable and undeniably good. The process and the finish is known as majolica. Different ways to say it, depending on where you're from. So, we're going to look at a piece that I picked up today of that. And keep in mind now, this company, the dad died and the son ran it, of course, but he closed the company originally out of Austro-Hungary domain in Czechoslovakia, which became Czech Republic, and then ended up in Austria with this company. They closed in 1914, before World War I. So this piece I'm going to show you is before 1914. Okay, I might need help. It is a doozy. Oh man, it's a column. I can't even find its equivalent online, on Google, anywhere right now, for now. It looked very much like Italian to me. I was drawn right to it. They had what I thought was a fat price there, turned out to be not a fat price when I looked up and did find some, not this big, but half as big, pushing up into $1,000. So, you know I didn't pay that. In fact, to still be private about it, I'm down to like 1/10 of its value, what I paid. I thought, oh boy, you know, I'm gonna hear it because we weren't gonna get much, but when it's this good, guys, you can't make this up. You know, it's gotta come home. So, hey, I'm gonna decorate with it for you, like I said, right away, right now. Okay, guys, so in the living room, we just thought that clock would be so sweet up here on the Hummel cabinet. So I'm simply gonna take this little arrangement, we're gonna swap it out, and she'll be so happy to stop being moved around. Okay, guys, and here is something I always like to add when I bring a piece in. You know, you've heard me talk about them. And that's those soft stick felt pads for the bottom. These are large. We'll get one of these on each foot. So this is what I had in mind. I'm going to take the umbrella stand and bring it over here. Keep it away from the door. That is slick. And I wouldn't trust a certain vase up here, but I just wanted to look at that. And that is too tall, so we're not doing that. And I got the sweetest philodendron to go right there. And I think she's just looking sweet as can be there. We got one little yellow leaf, and we're gonna give her a little drink. Folks, I don't know. Where are you gonna go, guys? If you liked our video today, shopping at the Hidden Treasures estate sale with a haul and a decorate with me, give us a like, a share, a comment, send a friend over. Check it out. Go to your local flea market. Go to your thrift store. Have fun at the yard sales. We'll see you soon in the next amazing, over the top, awesome shopping, thrifting, and decorator video. Happy summer, guys. See you soon. Honey, you would die at the people that just walked right by it. Looked at it like it was a disease.
Yeah, of course they did.
Jesus, stupid. Stupid.
I was told there's some vases that are like $2,500 online.
Yeah,
They're way smaller.
way smaller. A third of this. Can you imagine that made it?
I can't even believe that it's made it this long. And it's here at our house.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's a fabulous piece.
It's a frickin' museum piece because I can't find one.
No.
They show, Google shows a ton of pillars, you know, like Italian and French and blah blah blah.
That's good. You can't even find something that good
Oh,
online anywhere.
so,
That tells you how much.
yeah, some poor little thing had this couple of good pieces, couple of good clocks. Oh my Lord.
That was probably a gift.
Yeah, from way back then,
Yeah.
I bet.
That they inherited from their parents or something.
Yeah,
Or aunt or grandma or,
yep.